Kyle here with More Space Engineers, and today we're going to step outside of the the storyline thing that we've been doing, and I wanted to address a question that I've seen come up a couple of times, and so we're just going to do, this is going to be a very quick couple of minutes, we're done and out of here, and we'll get back to the story. So I've had people asking about the radar mod that we have installed, and the links for all of the mods that I'm using through this playthrough are always going to be down in the description of the video. They will sometimes show up like one or two videos after the start of a season, because I don't want everything that we're using to be spoiled for the folks that are coming into the series new. So I wanted to go over, hey look, we got transfer car, the radar mod specifically, and how to change locations of things when you're using the HUD AI or the API system. All of the UI mods that I have installed, as far as the compass and radar mod, both of those use the HUD API mod. And one of the things that this does is it gives you the ability to move elements around if the system supports it. So in this case, what you do in order to move things around, and these are using all mostly default controls. So you open your chat menu or your chat bar by hitting enter, then press F2 to bring up a mod settings menu. You then mouse over to it, left click on it, and it'll show you the mods that you can manipulate. So I actually have the aerodynamics physics mod in, so you'd be able to reposition the warnings and the heat sensors and things like that. But for the Minimap mod, this will bring you into the settings, and what you're going to look for is the adjust map setting, or adjust map position setting, I should say. You're going to give that a single left click, and then that will unlock the HUD piece. Once you click and drag that, when you release the click, it will place it wherever you had it. I am actually going to move this again. So if we do, say, here, and it will save this profile across everything on the save. So the nice thing is that when you go into a new game, I want to say it will actually keep this setting. So when you go into a new game, the HUD will be back here, so you don't have to move it again. Now I may be mistaken. I may be confusing this with another mod. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, it's basically really simple to move things around. The other thing you can do is you can actually change things like your key bindings. You can change color settings if you want to have things be different colors. This is very important for the folks who may have difficulties discerning subtle differences in color scale. This way you can set things to be more visible for you. Very, very important to address for the accessibility folks out there. Because the one thing of gaming is that it should always be accessible. The fact that the mod author made this system dynamic enough that you can make it accessible for yourself, I think is awesome. You can change what you have showing up on the radar at all. Default ranges, you can say if you've got chat messages and all the other stuff. Definitely worth taking some time to go through the system and learn it, if for no other reason than just to make your game a little bit more enjoyable. And when you go to get out, you can either just hit escape, or you can left click back on the previous menus. You hit escape to close it. You're good to go. All right, hopefully this helps. Hope it addresses your questions. And now it's time to get back into it. Oh, just taking a small break while we're waiting for some stone to cook down, because, well, we've been doing a lot of mining and I just finished cleanup, so. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. And yeah, like I said, this is just a small out-of-character one-off. Hopefully it was useful. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you back here for the real episode.
Energy low.
As always, folks, take care and be safe out there.